Hello, my name is Phiyaphat Meethongkhaosatid, but you can call me website. And today we are going to talk about one of my many beliefs that I will choose to share today. And that belief is that I believe that immortality is worse than mortality and subsequently death. But website, you may ask, why is immortality so bad? Well, it's because if you live long enough, the only certainty is that you will end up alone eventually. Immortality wouldn't be just living forever. That's not what it would feel like, since life has many things and events in multitude that is both good and bad. Immortality would also be everybody else dying. You will mourn them, yes, but you will live and eventually move on ad nauseum because everybody else has fallen. To make this easier, let me give you an example then. You are 30 years old. In 30 years, you wouldn't have aged. Everyone around you would now be 60 or so. You are physically 30 years old, making you seem like a child among adults, or at least at some level, your peers are will respect as they are seen as elders, while you are still relatively new. Reputation will offset this a bit, especially if you are promoted by merit and you are an excellent worker, but still. And then another 30 years will go by, everyone else in your peer groups will be long retired. At 19, half are already dead, and some of them that are still alive will still spare enough to engage with physical activities. They would like puzzles, surfboard, or sitting in a rocking chair while yelling at those damn kids about the music. You can still play football and ride your bike to work every day. You hit the roller coasters at the amusement park while your peers find the merry-go-round is quite enough. Thank you. And then another 30 years go by. The last of your peers have lowered into the cold earth at the ripe old age of about, let's say, 127 years old. And of your peers, you will be the last. You are alone. Physically, you are still 30, so you still have someone to dance in the shit with you. But at your calendar date, you alone are unrivaled, unmatched. You are the voice of history, cut off, and alone. And fast forward to when you are now 200 years old. You have loved, lost, so many times. But you endured, eventually, as your immortality will not permit anything else. Eventually, you will go mad with grief and loss, or become cold and uncaring as you cut people off from your life to prevent more pain of their loss later. And it will be worse eventually, since humans, us humans, are social creatures by nature. So even if we try, we will socialize eventually and it will lead to more hurt. When you're 400 years old, then the world you enjoy as a child will no longer exist. So change has it become you are a stranger in a strange land, not these temporary beings. Even if you are cold, madness begins to seep in. Years went by to unknown days if you're counting, if your memories are still functioning at this point. You will be the last of humanity. All will die except for you. All except is a hit of the universe. But that's a long way yet. Hopefully there's a friendly AI to talk with. Otherwise you're utterly alone. Hit death of the universe. You've been alone for a long time. The most intelligent mind is scrambled with loneliness, you are utterly insane. Where if you were to see yourself in the past, then you would not recognize yourself. The universe itself is dead, aside from you, depending on the terms of your immortality. But assuming we have come this far, it would be true immortality, as in ageless and deathless. Would you want that? I would assume not, as I am too. And how would this belief affect my life? Well, one, it make me value my time more specifically the time of this lifetime. Especially when the recent exams have cruelly reminded me that I am wasting my life away, acting like nothing has changed. And if I continue my current behavior, it will be extremely bad for me and my life in the future. And two, it made me value everything in my life, since I only have one lifetime of this life, and to waste it on something detrimental to me would be somewhat sad and idiotic. And it had made me more value my friend more. And finally, number three, it made me thinking more critically about my decisions, whether it's about my future or how I want to live my life now, since I only have one life, as said before, and limited time depending on circumstances in the future or my decisions that's related to my mind and body. And how can this talk of mine about this belief benefit other people? Well, I'm hoping that they will come as the same conclusions as me and living this one life of ours as meaningfully and as regretlessly as possible. And that will be all. Thank you.